Good morning, fellow wet shavers. It is Tuesday. Welcome to the Wet Shave Experience with Brian. Hope everybody's doing well and having a good week so far. Today, I will be shaving with Hub City's Ideal Man, as well as using the matching splash that goes with that. This is in their new labels that came out a little while ago. The scent on this is very good. It's inspired by Santal 33 by Le Labo. Scent notes: Australian sandalwood, cedarwood, iris, cardamom, leather, and violet. I like it quite a bit. This is in their Raider base. I will be using a different razor today. This is the Parker Injector adjustable, and I will be using my Merit. I have this soaking Heritage Collection Merit 99.5. Kind of matches the theme, matchy today. That'll soak a little bit more. But anyways, I've got the blade loaded already. This is the first time I've tried an injector, so it took me a moment to kind of try to figure it out. I wasted a couple blades actually. But the key, for those of you who haven't used one, goes in here. I've already got a blade loaded and I don't want to waste another blade. So anyways, the key goes in there. There's a slide on here, so the slide gets pulled back, and then once you have the key all the way in, it would go all the way in back there. It actually takes quite a bit of more force than I was expecting to get this key in there. Then you slide this forward, the old blade will be slid out and the new blade will be slid in. So pretty straightforward once you figure it out. And so there's an adjustable setting on here. It goes up to 5. It's a pretty light razor. The inside you can see is a black plastic, and on top you have whatever metal that is. So I think maybe I'll turn it to 3 and see how that goes on the first pass. And this is razor I got. It's actually fairly inexpensive. It was, I think, $32 for this razor. I've never tried an injector or a Schick injector or Supply Company's injector, which I understand is quite a bit more expensive than this. I just saw Ken Shave 326 do a side-by-side of the two. And so if you're interested in the difference between the two other than cost, I'd encourage you to watch his video. It was very good. So I am going to get lathered up and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. We meaning me and my razor and my soap. Anyways, I am lathered up. Got all that on there. And I think I didn't mention this Raider base, if you're into the bases, has a lot of great ingredients in it. I mean, it's got beef tallow, it's got cocoa butter, it's got shea butter, it has goat's milk, it has manteca, which is pig tallow, glycerin, avocado oil, lanolin, vitamin E. So it's got a lot of high quality ingredients in the base. And again, the scent is really good. This was one of my first purchases. Well, I shouldn't say first, but early purchases in wet shaving. I've had it for a while. I had reached out to David, so I wasn't sure which scent to go with initially from them, and he recommended this one after going back and forth a few times, and it's definitely a good recommendation. I got a little overhydrated here. It's a little thin today. Anyways, and David's a great guy. He's really involved and active in a lot of the Facebook groups and on Instagram. Posts not just under Hub City, but under his personal name. He uses a lot of other artists and stuff as well as his own, so really supportive of the community in general. Need to try some more Hub City stuff. And David and Hub City are back in there's a Facebook group called the Wolf Pack, which was initially created by some of our Canadian brothers, but is open to anybody, and whether you're Canadian or not. All right, it's very light razor, very light. So see if we can kind of find the angle. It looks pretty steep as far as the angle goes, because you got the blade right in here. But anyways, they're doing a group soap actually that Hub City's going to be making. Pretty smooth though. And they're doing pre-orders for right now. So I'm gonna get in on that, but it's not coming out till towards the end of the year. Really smooth. I mean, like super smooth. And so this came from Super Safety Razors. And I got to pick this up right when it came out. Got it actually in the mail last Friday, but I didn't shave on the weekend, and yesterday I was in too big of a hurry to try it. Because I wanted to have enough time to talk about it. But it was, I think it was $32. And it came with 20 blades, and then they had a coupon for another 20 blades. So these are their Taconic blades that are in here. It's not the Schick blade. I don't know if there's much of a difference between the Schick Injector blade. So for the 32 bucks, I got the razor and 40 blades. Actually, let's try to go what I was doing. I get zero blade fill on the 3 at all. I mean, it's cutting, I can hear it. So I'm gonna dial it up here, I think, on the next pass. And like I said, Ken did a side-by-side. I won't reveal his results. You need to watch the video. But he did mention that this probably would be a great entry-level razor for somebody. And I'd have to tend to agree with him on that so far. Very easy to use, very smooth. So if you were new or don't like a lot of blade feel, I don't know that I'll be doing a side-by-side because I didn't look it up, but the supply company, so let's dial this up. That was a 3, so I'm just gonna dial it up all the way to a 5. I think Ken mentioned was like $150 or $75 for the least expensive version. So I don't know that I'm gonna lay or cash out for that to do a side-by-side. So thanks, Ken, for doing that. For the benefit of everybody else. Notice a little bit more blade feel on the 5, but even on the 5, it's pretty mild. Oh no, maybe we need to mess with the angle a little bit. See how well it does around my nose. Yeah, good in there. The blade goes, you won't probably be able to see it here, but I mean the blade, you can see the blade in there, maybe. And it goes almost all the way to the end, so that's good. I mean, we're still cutting hair, you can hear the feedback. All right, so I'm not spraying my water or my face with water in between because I feel like I maybe overhydrated the soap a little bit. But it doesn't seem to be affecting the performance of the soap. I mean, I'm getting enough cushion, plenty of glide. I mean, not razors. Like I said, super smooth. I mean, maybe I'm not overhydrated. This seemed a little thin initially, but there's plenty of soap left. All right, let's see how it does here. That's a pretty steep angle. But the steeper angle, I am getting more hair. I don't have to see after, but I can see how it could be potentially, yeah, almost no blade feel. Potentially easy to overshave with this. I hear my son up already. See if he pops in here. You don't have to rinse the razor more often because you don't have two sides. Kind of right in the cap right there towards my lip. rinse the face here. Oh, wait. Right. Okay. Face rinse with some cold water. I mean, pretty smooth. It's definitely not quite as efficient, probably, as I would say, you know, either, well, certainly not as efficient as the Haircut and Shave Company, not as efficient as my Carve either, especially on the C plate now. But overall, I mean, a comfortable shave, seemed to be a smooth shave, and I think I agree with Ken, this would be a very good entry-level razor for somebody if they were just getting into wet shaving, or for somebody that didn't like much blade feel. Even dialed on the setting 5, I couldn't really feel the blade much. Probably it takes a little bit of work to kind of get the, I mean, you kind of have the angle given to you, but you know how you want to scrape it across your face, right? Okay, let's throw some of this on. And for, I mean, the price point, $32. I mean, it's not a huge investment. Some stinging there, so yeah. I mean, it's smooth for sure. I mean, and it's shaved. I wouldn't say it's BBS or as BBS as some of my other razors, but overall, you know, for the price, for what it is, for something different, it was cool to use. And you know, I think it's could be, like I said, a good razor for anybody to try. And I mean, like I said, for $32, you can't go wrong. All right, hope you enjoyed the video today. Hey, if you're new here, consider subscribing below. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back, and thanks for getting through this video. And we will, I will see you soon. Have a great day.